So this isn't going to be too interesting of a video, but got some new shocks for the Chevy. I'm pretty sure it's the original shocks on that bad boy, and I don't think they do anything. When I'm driving, the car's going, like once I'm at like 60, 65, 70, somewhere in there, you can feel the car moving. Kind of like a boat. So I got, they used to be sensor tracks. That's actually what I ordered. I got them off eBay. They were like, I think they were $50 for the pair, but they are the Spectrums now, which I heard the sensor tracks were replaced by, but I thought I was buying sensor tracks anyway. But apparently they're the same thing. Same part number. Some of the bushings came in there, some didn't. I don't know. Let me see. This is what they look like. A shock. They have this sticker on them. I was thinking about trying to peel that off, but I don't want, I don't know if it's painted underneath. I would assume it would be, but you never know. So, let me see. Install this end down. So the body of the shock goes down. That goes up. I'm assuming I would notice that, but you never know. I guess they print it on there maybe for people that don't have shocks initially. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead and toss these on and see how we're looking. Or feeling, I should say. First order of business, pop off the hubcap. Hubcap off. Get the jack her up, take off the wheel. Alright, let's get her jacked up. Of course, you got to get it high enough so when you take the jack out from under the control arm, it can extend fully. Alright, let's get this wheel off. Now that I've done the drum modification and gotten rid of the rivets, drum's loose. So I'm going to throw a lug nut on here just to hold everything in place. I wish the GoPro thing would have worked out, because working one-handed is a pain in the butt. And I am switching to disc brakes. These new drums, I broke them in right and all that, but they're not working. Not as well as I'd want them to. Alright, so there's the top of the shock. Getting that off is going to be fun. And then it has that plate on the bottom, of course. We'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, so coil's not working. So, Sawzall, straight through. I'm going to get it. 4 seconds later, gone. Alright, time to take off the bottom. So, for those of you who have never messed with the control arms or anything, 51 to 54 is the same. I don't know about anything older. So you got that right there. That's the bottom of the shock right here. So I believe that's 9/16. Here's a 9/16 right here to find out. I believe I'm wrong. Okay. So we're going to try 1/2 inch, and I'm going to bring a 7/16 just in case. I know that's 9/16. Maybe it is a 1/2 inch. Alright. Let's try again. Alright. Let's go ahead and remove the shock. Delco. There's a part number. If anybody has a book, can tell me if that's the original shock. Thing's a beast. It's heavy. I probably should have cut that off, but I think I can get it off with a 9/16 wrench since I just did this control arm swap. Alright, now I have to get that bushing out and then pop the new shock in. This thing's short. Huh. Hopefully this shock works the same. See how this has this cover right there. So hopefully, look at that bad boy, man. Things seen better days, but hey, it was still kind of working, I guess. Yeah, it's tight. I'm going to go ahead and pop this bracket off now and switch it over to the other shock. Alright, old shock's off. Where'd that plate go? Here's the plate. I'm going to, well, I need a nut. I need a new nut because I had to hammer this socket on. So I'm going to put this on most of the way, and then I'm going to put that on up top, put the nut on up top, and tighten it down, and then I'll do the bottom later. I'm going to see if I have a nut for it, but I don't think I'm going to. But we'll find out here in a minute. Once you got that nut started on there, you're going to grab a 1/4 inch and a 9/16 and tighten it down. Now the bushing doesn't fit at all. It doesn't fit down in that cup like it's supposed to, so hopefully it doesn't shift around side to side or anything. It's kind of sitting on top. I'm hoping when I start clamping it down, and of course I can cut it with a knife if I need to, but or a razor blade, but when I start clamping it down, hopefully it'll tighten up in there. So let's find out real quick. Alright, so we have the top one torqued down. Where is it? I'm laying under the Jeep right now, so oh, there it is. Okay. Tried to smush that in there as much as I could. Hopefully, I mean it's tight, so hopefully it holds. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plate on and at least try and get it in semi position, but I'm gonna get the nut tomorrow. With it being a holiday, I'm pretty sure Ace is closed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on real quick, and you guys know how to screw a nut on that stud, so it's unnecessary to show anyway. So we're gonna take this off. So one goes up here on top, pushes up against the shock like that, all the way up to the top. Make sure your metal plate's on there. These bushings have 2 diameters of the little step. There's a large one and a small one. The small one goes into this hole right here. And I guess it'll compress into there. I'll make it compress into there. And the large one goes against these plates. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that on, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's on. I almost forgot. See how this lip that goes around right there and over here and on the other side? See that hole up there? Almost completely forgot. Now if you look at the side, this one right here is higher up. That goes above this lip right here. So you kind of put it in like that, and then it's up, and then you scoop it onto the stud. So don't forget to do that. I made that mistake when I was doing the control arms. I had to take it all back apart. And there it is. Now all I have to do is push that up, screw this nut on there. I don't know how tight to make these things. It's compressing the bushing, but I can still turn it, and it's not turning the stem. Well, I guess that's not the stem. That's why. Never mind. But I don't know how tight to make it. I don't want it to stick out past the control arms. They already stick down far enough. Last thing I need, catch that on something and bend it. Just going to give it one more crank for good measure. Just because it's still pretty stinking easy. Alright, hopefully it stays on and doesn't pull off. Hopefully. Now, to get the tire back on. With that the way it is. Maybe I should wait till tomorrow and just leave this thing jacked up. Maybe I shouldn't. Nah, I'm not gonna. All right, I'm gonna get the tire on, and the other side is exactly the same. There it is, coming for you.